Hello everyone. I am doing this huge bathroom declutter. A little background is that my family is visiting and there's going to be a lot of people in the house. I've already been decluttering for a little bit, but the thing is, like, you know, I do YouTube as my passion, as my hobby, so obviously I have a ton of products because I try out products all the time. I review them. Some of them were really old, some of them were products I'd gotten ultra gratis. I had to totally declutter, and those videos are going up before this video. You'll see makeup declutters. I didn't end up doing a skincare declutter. I did it last Saturday and I was just on a roll. I'm like, I'm not pulling out the camera right now, like this just has to get done ASAP. I already went through my sink area, and below it I'm going over this sink, and not like all of what's under this sink is mine. A lot of it's just like general first aid stuff. I have feminine products under there because I don't use this sink unless it's like, again, first aid underneath, but I thought it would make more sense to bring any of my products over to my sink. I did have this storage container that you would have seen in a previous video, and it was underneath my sink. I just moved that storage item, and then I moved a storage container kind of like these that was right here full of newer makeup or new to me makeup, and I moved both of those down to my filming table in the basement where I film because it just makes more sense. It's a lot of new products, and I might bring that newer makeup kind of storage container back up when my family leaves, but I just want them to actually have space to put their stuff on the counter. But again, I review products for my passion, so to me it's normal. I know it's not the most normal to some people, but we all have our hobbies. We all spend our money on our passions and our hobbies, and we may have a lot of it. A lot of people may collect a lot of books. That's totally fine. I have a lot of makeup and skincare. I just have a lot of it. I really don't need to explain myself, but I know that this is even overwhelming for me, and I've already cleaned out pretty much everything. But this is so big that I'm like, I feel like people would want to see this. I'm going to do my best with the angles here. I mean, I can't always pick up things and hold a camera in my other hand. This actually has to get done before next Wednesday, which is in 5 days. Gone through all that, just everything underneath the sink. I still have to do an eyeshadow palette declutter. That's not going to be this video, but you might see that bin in the video. But I haven't gone through it. I really want to. I just want to like do it on my own. I love seeing those types of videos. I know so many people on YouTube love watching those types of videos, so I'm gonna keep that separate. I feel like this is very YouTube beauty community content worthy, so let's get right on into the video. Aw, dang it. Pipe is in the way. These on top Alright. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, there's two pipes that are so in the way. Probably move this back to like how it was after my family visit, but will my box fit up here? No. I mean, I could technically just like pick out the products, but there's some products that get kind of oily because there's some oils in here. There's like this giant pipe right there, and it's smack in the middle. Alright. This worked over in my other sink area because it's like all first aid stuff. You don't like sit on the floor for this because this is a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. Alright, I have stuff in here I completely forgot about. Some beauty blenders, brushes, a lot of samples. Oh my gosh. Doesn't smell like anything anymore. It's pretty old. I do need to try that one again. What is it? Oh my gosh, this is my Jaclyn Hill highlighter. I almost just smell it for some reason. That would not smell like anything, but the color isn't. Oh my gosh, it just spilled on my leg. Whoops. Oh, do you see that? That is just so my okay. Just gonna rub that in my leg casually. That would actually look like a nice body highlighter. I am self-tan on the face. It's not gonna work, but maybe it would work across like the décolleté and the body. Okay, let's see where to use that now. Here is a super old Too Faced blush. Really old, but super pretty. It's old, and I think it would still work for me, but I can't get rid of this one. Like, this brings back so many memories. And I was pretty ruthless in my makeup declutter ones, but that one I just can't get rid of, so. I need to go through those samples. Yippee. Ugh, I don't know what to do. What is... This has more samples, like... Yeah, this is a little skincare samples. I'm gonna have to bring that downstairs. Which doesn't make any sense, but I have a lot of samples downstairs, like I mentioned earlier. Let's see. I know this is like a pull-out drawer, but... Well, I can't just like neglect my back stock. Like, I have so much back stock. Maybe if I move this over to the corner, maybe. I bring my back stock over there. I don't know. Is this even... It like just fits, but I'm gonna have to put my back stock there because these are the products that I use every single day and night. So that could work. And this goes over. Yeah, that could go over there. I almost switched the feminine products to go over here, but I think it's better that they're up against the wall because they're square. That's what it looks like right there. So I always have my eye palette stuff there. This is just where my back stock is gonna go. You can see right there that giant pipe that's in the way, and then there's a pipe back there that like was also getting in the way. So this is not a good angle. This is just kind of what we're working with. Like, grateful that these go back really deep. It's just a way of configuring the space is all it is. This used to be a drawer to like a container store storage container. Some of them got really cracked, so the ones that looked decent enough I saved because I can like put them in here, put them in other places so they can still hold things, so I can still use them until basically they break and scratch and whatever. A lot of times I'll put products I just bought, but I still need to keep the box just in case I need to return them. And then I just got this really awesome foundation sample bag from Sephora, and so that's really new. So I just keep that here kind of to like remind myself that it's there. I just don't have really the space to put it up on the counter. Every single time I see it here, like, I'm reminded by it. That's what it's looking like. And then I'll typically put my mouthwash down here too, so I guess I'm just gonna have to put it in this corner right here. And then I also have this little plastic wine glass. You can't really see it, but it says Cheers Y'all on it. And I just keep my ribbon hair ties here, and I just use these to pull my hair back when I'm washing my face, but I don't actually use them when I'm out and about type of thing. It's just, these are so much better on my hair and anyone's hair in general. These are like so old. I've been trying to rack my brain of like where I used to buy them, and I feel like it's at the tip of my tongue, and I don't know. I almost want to say American Eagle, but I don't know exactly if it was that. So I have those. I don't like using regular like hair elastics like this because sometimes I'll wash my hair in the morning and then I'm like, well, I don't want to use something like this that's going to crease my hair, or other hair elastics that would do that. Or like I wash my hair at night usually, and then it's still slightly damp by morning, and again, I don't want to like crease my hair because it will stay like that. So these won't crease my hair. So I usually keep those down here. So I guess I'll put them right there. It's gonna take some time to get used to this. Slightly jumbled to me, but it might make a little bit more sense as far as like family visiting to just have all of my stuff over here. But I'm probably gonna move some stuff back to the other sink area when they leave, because I don't know if I'm gonna like this, if it's really going to like work for me. I have some backup brushes in the Jaclyn Hill case. I probably won't ever get rid of this case because it is so sparkly. I don't even know if the camera's doing it justice, but it's so beautiful. So keep extra brushes there. And then I have another brush holder. This is really old. It's from Morphe. I have the Sephora makeup bag that's also really old, but it's really good for brushes. So if they still sell something like that, I'd recommend it. Well, I did not think about this part, but because I have Invisalign now, I guess I could put it on top of my eyeshadow palette area. It's just such a big bag, but I guess I could like put it up here for now. I know like it's there and I'll remember it. And then I have some shaving stuff. This is where I feel like things aren't gonna make sense. So I'm just gonna like stick it, oh, perfect fit. Amazing. Stick it right in the middle there. I have some of my hair products, but I think I'm just gonna put that in the closet with the other hair wands and curlers. I think that's it actually for this side. I do have some like hangover relief products, although it could go with, it could probably stay in first aid. I have my Alka-Seltzer one in my room, so I need to bring it in the bathroom, but these are my Party Smart ones. They are herbal supplements. You take one sometime when you're drinking. I don't drink that much, so I just take it after my first or second drink. This is just great. You literally don't wake up with hangover, you wake up with energy. It's completely natural, like I mentioned. I got these online at Target. I usually get the one with 6 in them, and they actually come individually packaged, which is pretty cool. So they'll come like this. I learned about this from my nursing friends. And I wouldn't say this is for like heavy drinkers. Weird side tangent. So like when I drink to enjoy it. I don't like chug as much as I can to get drunk and then like feel weird the rest of the night. So this isn't for like a super heavy drinker, because one of my other friends tried this and it did not work for her. So you could still try it, but fair warning, it's not for like super heavy drinkers. Obviously no one wants a hangover, so these are great. I have this sensitive toothpaste from Colgate. I need to open that. I use the Arm & Hammer one, but sometimes I feel like recently it's a little bit strong. So here we go. Fresh new tube. Mostly what was on top of my counter just went underneath here, and I was already organizing the other side of the sink. But I really needed to do this side. Okay, so this is what I have going on for the first aid section. I'm going to move those glucose tablets. Those are mine. That drawer that I showed earlier, this is actually the Container Store container, but flipped. So if I just move these, like I said, some of the drawers just were not great. So you can maybe see the super small indents on the side. That's where the 3 drawers went. So I just flipped it, and it's the same as the one in the back, and I just put products that need to stand up in it, and it works great. You would never know. I used to work at the Container Stores. I have so much knowledge into organizing and turning any sort of organizer into something you would not think of. Here is the Home Edit turntable, and thought it would be great for pharmacy. Very easy to roll around. And I have my EpiPen box in the back. This pineapple thing, I didn't even notice that until now. This used to be a hand soap container. So pretty. I was originally just gonna buy like those fragrance oil sticks and like put something in here, but I think this just needs to go. Like, it is so pretty, don't get me wrong. Probably just use it as decoration, but if you see my other declutter videos, I'm just at that point, I'm like, if it's not doing anything, I'm not using it, it's just sitting there for years, it just needs to go. I'm sure someone can figure out what to do with this. So now we have all this extra space. That giant pipe in the middle. So we have that there. And we have all of this here. So then we'll be able to have some extra room for family to put their stuff. Alright, my mom put this in my bathroom. It's a Laura Mercier translucent press setting powder. I don't think I've tried her press version. This might work for me. It's a little bit on the yellow side, but I'll try it. I'll try it. Big sample. It's the Bobbi Brown Perfect Skin Coverage Meets All Day Wear Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. It's for 15. I have another sample of Westman Atelier Vital Skin Foundation Stick. This is an eyeshadow palette. I just need to wipe it down because it's covered in eyeshadow. Alright, yep, that feels so much better. This is one of my favorite palettes, the ABH Norvina Pro Pigment Palette in Volume 4. This is my newer favorite body butter. It's by Tula. I cannot use their skincare because it really breaks me out. I use some ingredients I'm allergic to in there. I don't think I'd even be able to like try it again if I wanted to, because I do want to like it, but it seriously like breaks me out. Like, I'm allergic to some of their products, but their body butter, there's nothing in here that I'm allergic to. I don't know how much you can see this, but I'm nearing the end. I put pan on it. It smells so good. You have to smell it in person. It's not like overwhelming. It's very natural. It literally says clean and effective on here. The smell is amazing, and I don't know how to describe it, so you're gonna have to go and smell it in person. Even though there's a fragrance in there, it's not overwhelming in the slightest. It is a very lovely scent. I could honestly smell this all day long and be so satisfied. I have to figure out what that scent is because it's divine. Trying to finish this up. I do have to buy another one tomorrow. These palettes are my mom's. These are by Sydney Grace. They look the exact same. Pretty much are. This is for lighter skin tones. This is for deeper skin tones. They pretty much have the same shade names, but obviously like the lighter skin tone one has slightly lighter shades, and then the deeper one has slightly deeper shades, but I use both. They are vegans. Amazingly, they don't have carmine in them, so I can actually use them. So I've been really enjoying these ones. They're still available. They're great. But those are my mom's, so I'm just trying them out. I really need to clean off this Amazon mat right here. I do have like a little roll-up tie type of thing that it came with, so you can like roll it up for travel and store and everything. So I'm probably going to roll that up when my family comes in and just keep it out when I need it, because it does take up a lot of real estate as far as like color blocking right here. I think like everyone's going to use it, but I needed one of these because the countertop is granite, and you would not believe the amount of makeup and glitter and eyeshadow that would get onto this counter whenever I do my makeup. There was a lot of it on the counter, and I was just constantly wiping it down. Having this mat is amazing. It comes in so many different colors. So I really want to keep these out because I don't want to forget about it. They don't really fit in my eye and face palette drawer right now. I'm just going to put these to the side right here. Same with the Anastasia one because I use that very frequently. I don't usually keep eyeshadow palettes like on my counter. They're usually always stored in its own drawer, but for the sake right now of cleaning up, here is a sample I need to put in there. Another sample, I need to put it here. This is a little mixing palette. It looks like it would be so 3D, but it's not. It's completely flat. It looks like you could like actually touch right here, but it's totally smooth. This is my mom. She just gave this to me, or let me borrow it anyway if I need to mix foundations. I usually just use the back of my hand. I need to get in the habit of actually mixing it onto something that's not my hand. I'm gonna put this down below and underneath the sink. Yeah, so I was just trying to fill some of my feminine products pull-out drawer. When my family leaves, I'm most likely going to transfer my feminine products storage underneath this sink again because I can't pull it out. Since to go into the linen closet, really just gonna like clean up, so there's not much for you guys to see except me just like tidying up a little bit. I have like a pile right here of stuff I need to recycle and throw out. I'm just gonna like end the portion of this video, but I'm gonna put an intro and outro in this video so it's not like totally all over the place. So I'll see you later. Don't know if it's gonna come up on camera, but for some reason it might even be the lighting above me or my camera, but I can see like a yellow line over here and then the white like background and then the yellow line again. I really hope that's not an indication that I need to get a new camera, because recently I was like, this camera has lasted me a few years, like that's pretty good, really no issues. Until this, I'm like, not the best time to get a new camera, but if I have to, I'll think about it. Definitely need to get a new microphone because the one I have is actually really annoying. That is not part of this video, but seeing lines in my viewfinder is not fun to look at. Anyway, that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified on all my future uploads of beauty, health, and Jesus content. Like this video if you love declutters and that you would love to see more declutters on my channel for the next little mini series. I would love to know. I hope you have the best day ever. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!